Hello, we're back.
Welcome to Aiden and Cooper's Movie Castle - Come On In. I'd like to personally invite you into the castle here.
We hope you got in safely and there weren't any,
Ghouls?
ghouls,
Creepos?
trolls under the bridge.
Fuckfaces? Bastards?
True.
Heathens?
Yeah, all the above.
Demons, perhaps?
It's dangerous.
Today, sir, what are we doing?
We're here to talk about 2025 in horror and what's good and what's bad.
Sir, has it been a good year for horror?
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so?
No, I think there's some highs for sure.
I think higher highs than normal.
I would say so. I think we have like 2 or 3 bona fide classics, and everything else has been will go the way of the gone.
Yeah, man. Okay, so we're gonna make a collaborative list here.
Yeah, we're
of
gonna
the top 10s. Do we want to talk about it more broadly for longer, or do we want to just go in and talk about it as we go?
What do you mean by broadly?
Just trends and
Sure,
reasons why.
we can talk about some trends.
Well, this is the year that Blumhouse died.
Yes, Blumhouse is dead.
It's crazy shit. I mean, they made some money just barely with the Black Phone 2, but
They'll make some more money with Five Nights at Freddy's.
yes, they will.
too.
But it's so interesting to me that it seemed like this is the easiest formula that Hollywood had was the Blumhouse. Was to get a random ass filmmaker that maybe made a short film that was okay,
Yeah.
and then give them like $3 to $5 million to make a high concept horror movie, and then that just makes money, because how could you lose money? It's so weird that they've lost the plot with that. They've gotten bloated with their budgets, and I don't know a damn person that cares about a single movie that's come out this year.
Yeah, what have they had? They've had a Megan 2.0, which is more of an action movie, but I still think falls in the realm of horror because of the first one.
Yeah, they had
They had,
Drop.
Drop, they had Wolfman.
Wolfman, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, that one's not on them. That one is let's get our boy. He did us Invisible Man. It's that makes a lot of sense, right?
Yes.
And Ryan Gosling was attached for a long time. That just came out wrong, you know. That was just a busted object. That's not on them. But there's a lot of what are the other Blumhouses of the year?
So I can't tell you.
I guess
know.
I guess you're
don't
right.
know.
You can't tell. So that's been weird. A24 horror has been kind of a strange spot. Both you and I didn't Bring Her Back.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's because we watch more horror movies than the average person. I don't want to sound like
Yeah.
but when I talk to people that love that movie, it seems like they love the depravity that is in it and how far it goes and how sad it is and stuff like that. But I guess I just think we've seen that before, and so we're not as impressed by that. Maybe
Yeah, that's possible.
depth of I don't know, because I was annoyed by that movie, and that is one that is a classic for people of this year.
Yeah.
But besides that, A24 horror, what do we got?
Opus.
Opus. That's
Yeah.
a flop. That's a bummer. That was just a bum deal. I don't know. What about studio horror, Until Dawn? It's a non-starter. I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's a non-starter. There's a lot of these kinds of things.
Yeah.
Kind of a bummer. Shudder's been releasing their stuff theatrically, which is kind of fun. I like seeing Dangerous Animals in theaters. Final Destination was huge. Yeah, I don't know.
I think Final Destination's the big win of the year outside of the 2 big classics that we have here on our table now. But that's one that kind of came out of nowhere, and I don't think anybody expected it to do what it did.
Well, how do you want to make this list? Because I think it's easier top down, but that is that bad list making.
Well, I think we know what the 1 and 2 are. Definitively.
Right.
So we can work from the bottom. I think there is maybe one movie that you haven't seen that I've seen that I would want on the list. I don't know if there's anything like that any movies that you've seen that I have not.
What is that? What is that film, sir?
It is The Ugly Stepsister, which is on,
Of course.
which is a foreign film on Shudder, premiered at Sundance earlier this year, and is just kind of my type of body horror. So
I'd be fine putting that in.
Okay.
I'm sure I just haven't been in the mood to throw that bad boy on, and I forget about it. So I'm sure I will like that film. I'm fine throwing that at would you say 10?
we can throw it at 10.
Just because it's not because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That is so okay. We're putting The Ugly Stepsister at 10. Aiden hasn't seen it. I have. I really recommend it. It's underrated, I think. It's kind of it's the Grimm's fairy tale version of Cinderella, but from the perspective of the ugly stepsister. So that's what that movie is.
If Substance hadn't come out last year, does this get more press?
I don't think so. This being a foreign movie, like off the bat, that's already a disadvantage for it in terms of its popularity. I don't think it's like that much like The Substance. Like it's they're two very different types of movies. Like,
Right.
this is like a period piece, and no,
They're both just like body.
they're body horror and they're about self-image, but
Yeah,
like
that's
The
it.
Substance is about more like kind of fame a little bit, you know, and this is more about like love, I guess.
Hell yeah, man. Okay, so let's talk. All right, let's see what's gonna go at like 9, 8, 7. Those guys.
Yeah.
Let's look through the doldrums.
Okay.
And see if there's any that you want to stick up for. All right. The monkey.
I would not be opposed to this being in that area, but I know that you don't like that movie.
I think it's fine. Yeah, it's not my sense of humor, which is weird because I thought it was going to be, but I think that's a fine addition to the list. I think it is probably in the 10 best horror movies of the year, maybe. Not to me, but maybe like culturally,
Yeah.
it could be there.
Let me list off a couple movies that I think we could put in like the 8 to 9 range.
Okay.
Right? Heart Eyes, Dangerous Animals, Companion, Clown in a Cornfield.
Say the second one again.
Dangerous Animals,
Right.
Companion, Clown in a Cornfield.
Okay. I like Hard Eyes a lot, but I guess it does go. Yeah, that'd be fine. It's kind of hard to. It's hard when we're not looking at it. I think, like this list, I'm having a hard time visualizing it. I think. Let's see. I think Clown in the Cornfield. I would pitch for
Okay.
9.
All right, I'd be fine with that at 9.
Cause that's a movie that feels like it's got something there. It's cooking with something. I like its sense of humor. I like its vibes. I do. It's kind of slips the mind a little bit, you know?
Yeah. I had a lot of fun at that movie.
Yeah. Next up, who do you want to fight for?
As I mentioned, I'm fine with like Hard Eyes or Dangerous Animals. Is there anything you would want to suggest for the 8 spot?
I think I would put Dangerous Animals in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
All right. So
8 and then 7 Hard Eyes.
no, 9 is. Well, wait. 7 is Hard Eyes.
Wait, okay. So if 10 is Ugly Stepsister,
Yeah.
Clown and Cornfield's 9,
Mhm.
Dangerous Animals 8, Hard Eyes 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that works.
I loved Hard Eyes when I saw it. It's dropped in my estimation, but I had such a fun time watching it. I thought it was really clever. Why do you think this doesn't stand out, though? Like, stick in the mind that much? Like, what is it about it? What is it? Is it just because we've had so many horror comedies that are kind of in that vibe? Like, I think it is one of the best of the horror comedies of, like, the Blumhouse style. Like,
Yeah.
that kind of freaky Happy Death Day kind of a thing. This one feels has more soul and more, like, actual, like, horror in it as well.
Yeah. I do. Yeah. I just think that like aesthetic and that style is probably a little old to people at this point. So
Yeah, I guess you're
I don't. Yeah. I don't know why they would want to check it out, but I believe it's on Netflix, right? So
Yeah, it's Sony. So do you wish that this was a traditional slasher film?
No. I liked what it was, I think.
I did too, but there was something I was really excited to have, like a down the middle, like this is a new guy. He's got a cool mask and he's got a good hook,
Yeah.
right? And this seems like something that could have been a franchise, like a dependable franchise, if it was played straight. Which I'm fine that it wasn't. I thought I was gonna be a lot more disappointed in that than I was, because movies absolutely hate to just be a straightforward slasher movie nowadays, and I would really like one of those. But this was pretty great. All right, next, man.
We need to do. What would we put at number 6 then?
Okay, I need to. So is Long Walk horror?
You
I
still
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
it.
Long Walk, so I don't know, but I've always gotten more thriller drama vibes. from
Same
that.
here. People have called it a horror because it is nasty, but
Yeah.
that makes it easier if it's not included.
Yeah.
We'll say goodbye. Okay, so then should we? I would like to say that the remaining guys on this list are Weapons, 28 Years, Together, Sinners, Final Destination, Bloodlines, and then either VHS Halloween or Companion.
I would rather do Companion at the 6th spot and then figure out the top 5 from there.
Yeah, because you're not a VHS Halloween guy.
Not really, and I have a hard time putting like I know anthology movies are big for Halloween, but I feel like I have a hard time putting that
above. If
above like a real movie.
Yeah, I
You know
guess.
what I mean?
Yeah, it's rude, but I get it. So if we were to put it somewhere, it would probably be like around 10-ish. Because Ugly Stepsister looks a little low now.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah. I mean, because Companion isn't even like straight horror. It's again kind of similar to Hard Eyes, more of a subversion of the genre.
Yeah.
Some science fiction in there.
Yeah, it's more thrillery, but I would consider it a horror movie a lot more than I would Long Walk.
Yeah.
It's got nasty kills and kind of this like hook to it. I think I would consider it horror.
It's produced by Zach Cregger.
Yeah.
He's got that going for it as well.
Well, let's see. So some of the other movies that we're not putting on this list, or like we can talk about it. Black Phone 2, which I think you haven't seen yet, right?
No, I haven't. I'll probably see it this weekend.
Well, you liked the first one.
I do.
You
Like
just
the first one.
rewatched it.
Yeah, I just watched it last night.
So maybe you'd like this one too. I'm not sure. Until Dawn, which I think is really well made technically, but it is kind of just a nothing.
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
I did.
Night of the Reaper, which is pretty solid but messy. Good Boy, which I thought didn't really work that well. Do we consider The Shrouds a horror movie?
I didn't consider Shrouds a horror movie. That was more science fiction, more drama. There's like one horror moment in that movie, I think.
Yeah, Good Boy. I said that just barely. And the 2.0 is more action. The Monkey, Bring Her Back, which is bizarre that we're not putting Bring Her Back on here, but we both don't like that movie, right?
No, I thought it was very boring. And I don't know if that movie's really like stayed with people. Like people liked it when it came out, but I haven't heard anyone really talk about it.
I see some people arguing for it, but usually only when someone like badmouths it. Like my good friend Sean Fennessy, and Christopher Ryan, they were just talking about it, and people are pissed off about that a little bit.
What'd they say? Remind me.
Well, they said kind of similar to what we were saying. Like it seems kind of just so like distraught and trauma based, and there's like it doesn't have the fun of Talk to Me, where Talk to Me was this kind of traumatizing, sad movie, but it was fun and it went propulsive and stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
in ways that Bring Her Back wasn't. Bring Her Back feels so self-serious and convinced of its own like greatness and importance, or just loves to just make people feel terrible, but it doesn't feel like for any reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Him, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Opus, Wolfman, Death of a Unicorn, I guess, Drop, Prom Queen. Yeah, some stinkers, man.
Yep. It's the year we've had.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think Companion should be like maybe 8. Move Companion to like 8.
Okay. Companion to 8. Dangerous Animals to 7.
Yeah, we could put it at 7.
Would you rather it be at 9, or would you like it higher?
This is like way harder than like 5 to 1 will be.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Because it's kind of a messy movie. There's some parts about it that the drama bits I don't like that much at all. But it's a fucking vibe, and Courtney's having a lot of fun. I'd be okay with it at 7 or 6.
Okay.
Do I like it better than Clown with a Cornfield?
I mean, those movies are like on the same tier for me.
Yeah.
So
I think I like Clown in the Cornfield a little better.
I think it's like a better horror movie. So we could even move Clown in a Cornfield to like 7 and move Dangerous Animals to 9.
Okay. I'm okay with this.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so 10 Ugly Stepsister, 9 Dangerous Animals, 8 Companion, 7 Clown in a Cornfield, 6 Hard Eyes.
Yeah.
I could even be convinced to put Hard Eyes up a little bit. I might rewatch that.
Yeah.
Especially because it's a Valentine's Day horror movie, you know? It's nice to have another one of those. Do we say... Okay, so now what do we got? We have 6 more spots. No, we have 5 more spots. And then so it's Weapons, 28 Years, Together, Sinners, and Final Destination Bloodlines.
Yes.
Okay.
So what do you think should be at 5?
That's Final Destination, right?
I would do Final Destination or 28 Years, I think.
I'm not taking 28 years. That's
Okay.
You can pry that from my cold dead hands, brother. So that's going to be Final Destination right there.
All right.
So now you conniving little freak, you want to put 28 years at 4, you're saying?
Yeah, I would put it at 3 or 4.
Yeah, these are bangers.
These are bangers. We are now to the good stuff.
Weapons, 28 years, Together, Sinners.
Yeah.
The next one is Together or 28 years.
I know what my 1 and 2 are, and I know what like I think the general population's 1 and 2 are, and they're different.
Mm-hmm. So the people's picks are Weapons and Sinners.
Yeah.
I think Together maybe.
Should you put
4?
Together at 4?
Yeah.
You could do that. That's what I would put at 2 for my personal list, I think.
Yeah, and I put 28 years at 2, I think. But that's just that's just my shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's just Aiden coded. But you don't like how that movie's edited.
I don't love the editing, no.
And that's the juice. So I'd be okay dropping it 3 or 4. We both love Together.
We do.
More than most.
Yeah.
So I'd be fine putting that a little higher. Maybe because of the power of like our friendship, our bond, and our togetherness. Maybe we put Together higher than 28 years out of a sign of respect.
Okay, so you would put 28 years at 4 and Together at 3?
I mean, it feels like a sin because 28 years later is like it even like it touches Weapons sometimes for me and Sinners.
Well, we don't have to put it at 4. We could put it at 3 instead.
Right. But then like we're not putting Sinners at 4, right?
I would maybe put Sinners at 4.
Holy
I would put
shit.
Sinners at 3 or 4.
Yeah, because Sinners is the weakest part of Sinners is the horror stuff.
It is, and I was kind of thinking about how like that movie has like an Avengers ass shot in it where the people line up at the barn
Yeah.
to fight the zombies.
It
Not
does.
the zombies, the vampires.
They kind of act like zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that movie fucks. It's got that scene, and it's great, and it'll stand the test of time. If we are looking back in 10 years, Sinners is the number one. Sinners and Weapons are the number one movies here. Like, there's no doubt.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. The definitive 1 and 2 is Sinners and Weapons.
And I feel like Sinners is gonna grow. It has a vibe. I feel like Together might not live with me as long, even though it delighted me so much.
Yeah.
So you want Sinners at 4 or 3? You think?
I think I would put it at 3.
Okay.
I would put 28 at 4, and then Together at 2, and Weapons at 1.
Whoa.
But I mean, we know for sure Weapons is 1 between us.
Okay, I'll write that down real quick. That movie rocks. I'm gonna watch it again with my mother and my father. They don't really like horror movies that much, but they both expressed interest in this one, and I think it's gonna blow.
They are both teachers.
They're both teachers, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Weapons is 1. Sinners at 4 feels weird. Together at 2 feels weird too. Just because like 28 years later, Weapons and Sinners is this trifecta of like auteur-driven, huge budget, like beautiful horror movies.
I mean, we can go with the safe choice of putting Together at 4, and then 28 at 3, and Sinners at 2.
But Together is so sick. It's got the perfect amount of lore. It's got just a wonderful metaphor. It's just got this like glee to it, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing about relationships, and it's got such a weird ending. Yeah, my list goes Weapons 28 years later, Together, Sinners.
Same, but you're putting Sinners in the same spot that I am.
Yeah, so then probably goes 4, huh?
I guess we could do Sinners at 4.
Jesus Christ.
It's an action movie, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's a good movie.
I like the music stuff in that a lot more.
I would be fine with Together at 3, though.
Okay. All right. This feels good to me. Probably because it was in my exact ranking of the top 4. Somehow I've had my way. 10. Ugly
10.
Stepsisters.
Yeah.
9. Dangerous Animals. 8. Companion. 7. Clown in a Cornfield. 6. Hard Eyes. 5. Final Destination Bloodlines. 4. Sinners. 3. Together. 2. 28 Years Later. 1. Weapons.
All right, that's our list. That's our top 10 list. I don't know how that would compare to other years. Like, I don't know. Like, it's really a rough first half for me.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's go to 24. Let's look. I just want to get the vibe of 24 really quick. They got 2 bangers. They got 2 classics in 2024. as opposed to the 3 or 4 that we have here. I Saw the TV Glow and The Substance. Those are our guys. Those are the ones that
our
are
guys. Is I Saw the TV Glow like everyone else's guy though?
It will live on amongst a certain crowd. People talk about it consistently, even if they're like, I didn't really get it, or I'm dumbfounded by it. It has lived on. I don't know if the horror crowd has like found it as their own. It's more pretentious film dude kind of stuff. But I don't think it's just pretentious film dude. It is like a movement. Like I Saw the TV Glow is something very important and it has lasted.
Yeah.
And I think it will be viewed as a horror movie in the future as well. So I would consider like Substance is number 1 with a bullet like in history. And then you have Nosferatu.
We have Nosferatu on here too. That's another one that I think is gonna last, just because I think Eggers has like shelf value.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't see Nosferatu. So yeah, Substance number 1. Would you say Substance or Nosferatu will have a larger shelf life? Is looked at as the bangers of like 28 years later, Sinners, Weapons.
I think
what goes along with that more.
I think Substance will. I just think we have a lot of Dracula adaptations already.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll probably be Substance, and I feel like Substance is still already a bigger movie, and it was like an Oscar movie too.
Yeah.
So. Heretic was
a
big year.
Nosferatu made more money. Nosferatu made money, like a good amount of money, and
that's true.
The people, I think, the streets know Nosferatu. The normal people more know Nosferatu, I think, than Substance. I don't know.
Oh, Substance is on Max now. It was trending the other day.
Yeah, you're right. So. Into Violent Nature, First Omen.
Yeah.
What you got there? Heretic.
Romulus, Heretic. Longlegs was a big thing for a little bit. Mm-hmm. We loved the first half of Longlegs.
I still see some Strange Darling truthers out there.
Strange Darling.
Even though they're stupid.
Late Night in the Devil was a pretty popular movie for a few weeks.
Yeah, that's right. Does it have a shelf life, do you think?
I feel like it could. Yeah, maybe. If it ever leaves like Shudder, it could probably have one.
Maybe even Quiet Place Day 1. I can maybe see that.
Yeah.
Lasting. As like, especially because that franchise is continuing. I think maybe the real heads will be like, that one's actually my favorite. The weird one about pizza.
Trap.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
That's my guy. Cooper.
Yes, Cooper.
Yeah. Cooper Trap.
Cooper Trap.
He's one of my best friends, Cooper Trap.
What do you think is the best year for horror of the decade, though, so far?
Okay.
Because I know what my answer is.
Let's do some boxed, bro. Let me see. Films. All right. Of the 2020s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of the decade so far.
Let's run through the top 5 of. I'm gonna do my top 5 horror movies of the end of every one of the years.
Okay.
2020, Empty Man, Invisible Man, Possessor, The Night House, Host.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty weak. Empty Man's a classic for me. Invisible Man's kind of a classic for me. The other ones that I could take it or leave it. 2021, Teton, banger. Midnight Mass doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
Damn show. Coming Home in the Dark, no one gives a fuck about that. Malignant, okay. Malignant, Teton, those two fuck. And then you have We're All Going to the World's Fair. And then like Mad God, Candyman.
Mad God,
maybe?
like that's a 2022 movie though. That got like a wide release in 2022. That's on my list for 2022.
So then that goes away. Last Night in Soho was fine. Spiral from the Book of Saw. They opened the book.
Mm-hmm.
They opened the book and they saw a big thing that said police brutality in there.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie?
No, I've only seen the first 2 Saw movies.
And I've talked about the press release for that movie, right? I think about it all the fucking time.
I don't know if you have you?
There's a press release when that was announced, and the people at Lionsgate, they said when Chris Rock came to us with his twisted new vision of the Saw franchise, we were shook. They said they couldn't sleep because of the terrifying vision of Chris Rock's psyche. They opened the book and they're stared straight in the face with the desperate reality. I like the existence of that movie. 2022.
2022 is my favorite year for horror of the decade.
Well, I'm looking at it right here, and yeah, that's almost certainly the case. I'm looking here, and there's like 12.
Yes.
X, Barbarian, The Menu, Pearl, Nope. Talk to Me, Skinamarink.
Talk to Me did get a wide release in 2023 though.
Oh, didn't it? Didn't it premiere at Sundance?
It did. I have it on my 2023 ranked though.
Weird, because I thought that. Why would it be here then? Why would it be 2022?
I don't know. It just got like a festival release that year.
But I thought it premiered at Sundance. Maybe I'm wrong. Speak No Evil. That's an Aiden classic. Fresh. Terrifier 2. Men. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Yule Log. Yeah, man. This is probably the best one, right?
Yeah. Oh, it got its premiere was October 30th, 2022 at an Australian film festival.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Where they're from.
2023. So that's Talk to Me.
Yeah.
Evil Dead Rise.
You got Godzilla -1 if you count that.
I don't.
Infinity Pool.
I do.
Thanksgiving, Scream 6, which I think is the better of the two more recent Scream movies.
I disagree wholeheartedly. No One Will Save You. Remember that one? Do you like that one?
I don't think I saw that.
It's right there.
Oh yes, that's the.
It's a weird title.
Yeah, that's the Caitlin Denver one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I liked that one.
Well, we got Skinamarink.
Oh yeah, big up. I'm big up on Skinamarink, dude.
Yeah.
Pope's Exorcist. Hell yeah, dog. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I think I'd agree with you. 2022. That's probably the best overall. But this is the one that has the most classics. Like four beautiful, beautiful things.
Yeah.
All right.
Badass.
What else do we have for the rest of the year? We have Frankenstein. If you want to count that.
There's the Five Nights at Freddy's. There's one other.
There's Keeper.
Keeper. That's it.
That was good. Perkins.
Yeah.
All right, man. I wonder how those will be. Do you also wonder that?
No.
No? All right, well, tell me how they're going to be then. Frankenstein. Will you like it?
Is a Netflix. Oh, will I like it?
Yeah.
Frankenstein I will give 3 stars. I don't even give stars on Letterboxd anymore.
Okay. And then what about Keeper? That's harder.
3.5.
Okay. And then
I feel like I'm very just like down the middle about Osgood Perkins.
FNAF 2.
I will give I might even skip it.
Whoa.
I might even skip it. It'll get 2 stars from me, just like the first one did.
You have less of a tolerance for like nonsense. Like stupid nonsense.
I would say so, man. I'm saving my money.
Yeah, that's fair enough, dude. I live for that shit. I don't know why. I'm going to look up upcoming horror movies 2025. See, Anaconda.
Oh, yeah.
What are you giving Anaconda?
I haven't seen like a trailer for it or anything, so I don't really...
Do you know the premise?
I mean, is it just a remake of the other Anaconda?
It's about Paul Rudd and Jack Black remaking Anaconda.
Oh, okay.
Like they go to a jungle, they have like a couple $1,000 and they're trying to remake their beloved childhood classic Anaconda.
So it's like a mockumentary or what?
No, it's more Tropic Thunder.
Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. No, I haven't heard about that.
Yeah. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Oh yeah,
the remake.
It's a Christmas. I haven't heard. I don't know if I've heard anything good about that. Shelby Oaks is out wide this weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna go see that.
Where we live. Maybe
like Tuesday.
Maybe yeah.
Get some cheapo tickets.
Yeah. You think Shelby Oaks will be like? It'll do anything? How much do you think it's making?
Ooh, that's a good question. 6 mil? No, that's too much. $4 million.
$4 million. That seems good.
$4 million opening weekend.
Yeah. Well,
seems kind of like an anticlimactic, like the reception for this movie.
Yeah, people have been pretty like mixed to negative on it.
I think it's like I've heard like most everyone be like, yeah, ending doesn't work.
I've heard the first 20 minutes. I've heard the first 20 minutes are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of a bummer. I wanted a more definitive like conclusion. I just kind of wanted it to be great, or for some people to love it. You know, it seems like most people are like, well, good for you.
Yeah. He's changing what it means to get stuckmanized every day.
Yes, he is. You saw The Woman in the Yard, right?
I did. I watched that like 2 months ago.
That's one of our great modern horror filmmakers right there. And I haven't seen it. I've heard it so boring.
It was a pretty boring. Yeah.
All right.
I also watched Presents a couple weeks ago.
And that one was boring too?
I didn't really like it that much, no.
I feel like I've been waiting to watch it with my dad because he's a...
I mean, it's not really a horror movie. Like, and I knew that going in, but I was just... I don't know. I guess doing the first person thing is like kind of novel, but it looks like he shot it on a phone, which is weird to me. Like, I don't know why you'd want to have it look the way that it does. It just kind of looks like porn at
All
points.
right.
Yeah, it's kind of, it was just nothing really.
What do you think about Soderbergh and Kylo Ren?
Yeah, you were telling me about this the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care
Yeah.
much about Star Wars.
All right then.
That seems weird. He's never done anything like that.
No, he hasn't. And they worked on it for 2 years. They said like the treatment and stuff like that.
Interesting.
I would love to see it. Apparently, Fincher also offered something up, and they said no because no. Oh, he was wanting to do Rise of Skywalker.
That's weird. Why would he do that?
I don't know, but he said he wanted to Final
He was
Cut.
busy making Mank.
Make him Mank.
Yeah. That's so weird. He hasn't done anything like that since Alien 3.
No, he hates that.
Yeah.
So I guess probably someone. I bet what happened is someone went to him and said, "Would you do this?" And he said, "You're gonna give me Final Cut." He knows damn well they're not gonna give him Final Cut, and they say
Yeah.
no, and then he says, "Yeah, well, fuck off."
So that doesn't really count
I
though.
wonder if he would do it if they said yes. If they said Final Cut, you get the final Star Wars movie. Does Fincher do that? I think he does.
Yeah.
I think he says if there's no studio interference, and I guess just gets to like unleash a Fincher-sized nuke on the Star Wars universe. I think he would delight in that.
I wonder what that would look like. What is the final Star Wars movie look like? Because does he ignore the past two movies and just do his own thing if he gets like final cut? Like he just has control over it.
No, he probably has like love for the original trilogy, like many of his ilk.
I'm sure he does, but I mean like 7 and 8. Like how much does he pull from those?
I think he doubles down on Last Jedi if he does it, and like
Yeah.
I think if people were pissed at Last Jedi, and the disrespect that has, I guess, I think they would have killed themselves. And mass suicides would happen after. Well, maybe not. Maybe that would invigorate them. Maybe they live on the fucking hate and the arguing about that stupid fucking franchise. That's why they watch that's why they watch the Acolyte or whatever. Because that's just it feeds them now. So now it's a cyclical.
What if the twist in Star Wars 9 is that Poe Dameron never existed and it's just like it was just somebody that Finn saw the whole time?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty psychologically twisted, dude.
It would be a little twisted. It's about masculinity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for watching, sirs and madams.
Yeah, that was our top 10 list for the year.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go hard in the paint on watching horror movies in the last week.
All right.
Because I've been slacking so fucking much. I'm gonna do at least one a day. We could talk about our
Halloween
our
experiences.
Octobers.
Yeah, Octobers. Yeah.
Because you've been putting in the work.
I've been putting in the
Crushing tape.
the numbers this month with the horror movies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a crazy detox November 1st. So
What you gonna watch?
I have no idea.
Nice.
I don't know.
Regretting You.
Yeah, that's the perfect movie to. I'll probably watch Begonia though.
Oh fuck.
It comes out on Halloween.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna shave your head?
Am I gonna shave my head for Begonia? No.
Would you have done that?
Would I have done that? No.
Yeah.
No.
What do you think of people that did that?
Are people doing that? Are they
There was
shaving their heads?
there was a screening that they did where you had to shave your head to get in.
It's
It was
not
an
worth
early
it.
screening.
It's not worth it.
Not worth it. Okay.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like to see what you look like?
I don't want to know what I look like.
It's a scary prospect for sure. Because
It
it's just like I want to.
What
It's
if
just
I
something that you have to have in your back pocket. Like at some point in my life, I'll probably be bald or go bald.
Your dad has a lot of hair though.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does. My grandpa, both of them don't. Both of my grandparents, they don't have a lot of hair. So maybe it'll come from my father, but he's lasted a while.
Yeah.
But I definitely have more of my mom's hair than my dad's.
That's true.
But it's just like,
Yeah, like what if you shave your head for Begonia and it just doesn't come back? Is that worth it? That's not worth it.
it's not worth it. But we're able to come back, you know? We're youthful men.
Yeah, it would come back now, but if I was like 35, I don't know.
There's no knowing. But if you knew that you looked like chopped with no hair, then that's a card.
He said
that
chopped.
You know, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That you no longer play later in life. That's a sadness that
Yeah.
will overwhelm you. You know?
Yeah.
I like to have that. Like, be able to be like, maybe I look good bald. I want to have that
I
card.
have a good friend who shaves his head. That's what he does. He just grows his hair out, shaves it. It's
Damn.
gone. Yeah, that's every time. He doesn't go get haircuts or anything.
What do you think about that?
I think it's good for him,
Mm-hmm.
And he wears it well, but some other guys in our group decided to shave their head at the same time as him, and it didn't look as good. They got too much neck.
Mm-hmm.
You don't look good bald if you got too much neck,
Yeah.
You just look like a pinky.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I'm saying. This is good. This is good content, though.
All right. Go away.
All right. Bye bye.